Hello, Debrix here, back in another video. Today we're going over LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising 71831 Ninja Spinjitzu Temple. Comes with 158 pieces. Comes with 4 minifigures. And is a part of the Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 1 line. On the side of the box you have a Storm Zane CGI render. On the top of the box, you have all the legal jargon and a 1-to-1 scale with Ryu and all the minifigures. Then on the back of the box is just your typical 4+ building set instructions, I guess you could say. Learn to build, play feature, and all the accessories you can take off. I'm not going to be doing all that in this video. I'm just going over the temple. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, to start off with Nia from Dragons Rising Season 3. As you can see, she comes with a teapot and a teacup. This is her storm outfit from Dragons Rising. Really nothing, well, there's a lot to go over, but I have reviewed the basic minifigure for this set like at least 2 times or 1 time. Just know this is a fully detailed suit, blue gunmetals, grays, and golds. She uses her island / seabound hairpiece from 2021. And she has her standard Ninjago movie face print. And on the back of her suit, she has a Source Dragon of Flow. But yeah, that's essentially it for Nia. Let's move on to Zane. Alright, next one of the incomplete suits we have here is Zane. Alright, he has a brown staff piece. And as you can see here, he has his Ninjago movie Markets face. No, Ninjago Dragons Rising Markets face. Ninjago City Dragons Rising Markets face, whatever. He's using he's using gold, light gray, and light blue. And it's a very, very nice design, I would say. I do like the back a lot, where it has more silver detailing. The front's kind of bare. It has just mainly gold and stuff. But I do like the blue hands. And on the back you have the silver detailing because he's a robot. You have the Ice Source Dragon of Focus on the back, and you have the Rising Dragon symbol. I don't really know what the exact thing on the other side is. It's just like a half cautionary looking symbol. But yeah, Stormsuit Zane, you have his symbol on his lower torso. Typical, Ninjago detailing, armored up suit detailing. Brown staff, casual hair from the movie, just in silver. But yeah. Alright, so I reviewed Lloyd a lot already, so I'm not going to review him again. So, just know I have plenty of reviews on Lloyd, so we'll just go from there. Just go back on one of my other videos. But I will say, I do like the Source Dragon with the symbol of life on the back. It looks very, very nice. And I do love his Dragon Power eyes, or visor, whatever you want to call it. And I do like the green, golds, and dark greens on here. Even though the lime green is a little bit inconsistent, it still looks like a nice figure. Then we have Storm Kai. I have went over this minifigure as well. I don't know how many sets. I think it's just been 1. But phenomenal figure. No, it's been 3 sets. I reviewed his base suit in my spinner video. I've reviewed his Storm Glider suit. His suit with the Storm Glider, but I didn't go in that much detail. But yeah, this is a phenomenal suit. I do like the reds, oranges, and dark reds. Looks very, very nice. And on the back you have orange Source Dragon Motion. And they both come with a brown staff piece. But yeah, all of our suits are essentially the same as you can see here, just with a different symbol, different eye detailing, and a different different base colors. And yeah, that's essentially it. Let's move on to the set itself. Alright, to start off with the overview of the temple, you do have a little base thing where you can have like 2 ninjas battling it out, but we'll go over this later in the final part with Ryu. But yeah, speaking of Ryu, I might as well just get him done out of the way. You do have the baby Ryu figure, or piece. This is the 2023 variant. Nothing has changed. He does feel like he's a stronger of a plastic, but I can't guarantee anything. But yeah, oh crap, I didn't mean to drop him. But yeah, he is a very nice figure. I do like the dark blues and the greens. Unfortunately, his charged variant is unfortunately an SDCC exclusive, and it's very forgettable. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, really phenomenal figure. I wish they would give us like a charged Ryu, at least in like 1 out of 50 chance in all sets. So at least they give us another chance to get charged Ryu. It's like we shouldn't have to pay $1,000 for Ryu, or 5,000, depending on the person you are. But yeah, I understand he was very limited, but like you could have just like at least reprint the figure, honestly, because you reprinted the Captain Marvel minifigure from 2021 or 2020 in a poly bag because people had backlash about it. The same thing happened here, except there was no backlash about it, barely any backlash about it, and Lego did nothing about it. So that's really unfortunate. Let's move on to the set. Alright, for the top of the set here, you have some very nice slow pieces with a gong or a bell on the top of it. On top of the set, you have a golden dish piece as a gong or something like that. Alright, in the middle, you have two blades that can go down, and you have a trophy piece in the middle. Because the ninja are supposed to be fighting for the trophy, but I don't want to like see that, so I will put these down just so y'all can see the printing, detailing. As you can see here, you have the dragon print on both sides. You have some Ninjago language. You have some really nice red wood detailing for around the structure as a print. You have some more golden highlights all around the set. On the right side, you do get these core, basically symboled prints for the Dragon's Rising temple or monastery, whatever you want to call this exactly. I can't really tell. You have a little anvil right here, or like something similar to an anvil, like where you have a blacksmith shop. Just have a seat right here, or like a table. Now you have a stand right here, and on this side you have two Lloyd katanas. As you can see, if I lift this up, you have two Lloyd katanas, or Lloyd's Dao swords, if you want to get technical. Alright, then the left side is essentially the same thing. You have like a little basket with cookies inside it. And in front of that, behind that, you have the jargon ninja symbol for the, windows. You have a frog, a flower, some seats, which are really not that appealing in my opinion. You have another stand right here. You have Twitter right here, or just a little blue bird with no detailing at all. More slopature. That's on both sides as well. Let's move on to the back. On the back of this is just very, very bare. This thing is barely held on at all either because these tiles are here instead of plates. And there's nothing in the back on each of these. You do have a little cherry blossom tree as well. I forgot to mention that, but you do have a little cherry blossom tree. And you do have a little mallet right here, but the 1x1 doesn't really stick, or it didn't really stick on that well when I was applying it on to the set. But yeah, just know, white cylinder piece with a bar piece, and that's essentially it. Let's move on to the little, I guess, play feature. Alright, as you saw earlier, I did have this with Ryu, I think, or you did see it in one of my room tour videos. You place this on here. If I can get this on correctly. There we go. You have two spinny things. I'm going to get to the ninja, then we'll be right back. Alright, now getting Kai and Lloyd. Essentially, what you do here is these came pre-built too as well. You get the two of the figures, two of the minifigures, if I can get these both on. One right here, one on the other side. And essentially, you have them basically spinning until one pops off. One pops off, and yeah, we're just fighting and dueling it out for training. It's a very, very bare set, and really nothing much to go over. So yeah, let's just wrap up the video. Alright, now how would I recommend this set out of 10 if you're a kid? If you're a kid, this is a good set because if you don't get paid that much, which most of them don't, so I'm going to say, if you can afford this for $40, I would recommend getting it if you're a ninja fan. Only if you're a ninja fan. Because, like, there's no villains in the set at all. It's strictly a ninja set. But yeah, if you want villains, go to the Dragonian Storm Village. The build is more poor based. No, poor looking. But at least you get phenomenal minifigures. But it should be a $20 set. This one should probably be a $20 set as well. Or at least the Dragonian Storm Village should be 30. So looking at the piece count, it's 158 pieces. Like, I understand the printing and stuff, but like large pieces being printed on. But personally, Lego is a multi-billion-dollar company. They can afford it. Even companies who are smaller can even print on pieces for a cheaper price. And honestly, I would say if you want this set, it's a very good display build. But if you're not a fan of a set, just skip out on it. It's a 4+ set. It's not really essential. But it is a good way to get all the ninja. Most of the ninja, you get like 4 out of... You got the 4 Dragons Rising ninja that were first found, plus Ryu. And overall, I would have to give this set probably like an 8 out of 10 for my standards. I mean, like, it's way too expensive for what it is. Like, no kid has $40 unless it's their birthday, honestly. And honestly, LEGO needs to stop with their greed and just start lowering the prices, or you can just go with the knockoff option. Both would be equally as good. You know, I hate promoting knockoffs. I would say go for more knockoff sets if you can't afford it. If you can't afford the official, for like 3 times as cheaper or 2 times as cheaper depending on the set, and you do get a lot more for your value. Bad thing is, it's a nightmare to build, and the pieces are probably prone to lead and stuff like that. But I can't guarantee anything. Depends on who you buy it from. But yeah, overall, I would give this set probably like a 8 out of 10. Nothing much to go over than that. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.